Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I'm playing Storm. This is Jund Storm, brought to us by Danny Boy as a deck donation, so thank you very much. Last time we played this, we were playing the Blight Priest Weather the Storm combo, but this time we were playing the same 6 combo pieces being Kessig Flamebreather and Snake Umbra. So once we find that, we can draw our deck and go over the top of our opponent. And because it takes a while to find that, we might have Feldon's Cane to loop. The main purpose of their specific list is playing Thunderscape Familiar, which is a 1 and a red, which makes black and green spells cost 1 less to cast. That means Deadly Dispute is a 0 mana draw 2. And when you Deadly Dispute a Memphitic Draught, it is a 0 mana draw 3. Memphitic Draught is just a 1 mana Ichor Wellspring in this situation. The rest of the artifacts, we have the Synthesizer for draw, 3 Chromatic Stars, and then I moved to Feldon's Cane into the main over the 4th Chromatic Star for the potential to loop if I actually get things going to beat a Weather the Storm. And then we have a ton of mana with Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual, Lotus Petal, and Manamorphose is a ritual when you have Thunderscape in play. For the draws package, we have Deadly Dispute and then Grim Search. So in this deck, we have essentially 16 draw 2s. So I felt like Grim Search is better in the deck than Eviscerator's Insight because we're trying to dig for specifically the combo pieces, but also the cost reducer to really go off harder. In the sideboard, we have Breath Weapon and Weatherstorm for red, Pyroblast for blue, Duress for removal decks, and Flaring Pain for strands. We ended up moving 1 Peat Bog and 1 Needle to 2 Geothermal Crevices, and then I have 3 Furnace and 3 Vault of Whispers, specifically because we have all the bargain and dispute effects. I'm just interested in having some fun, storming off. Let's see if we can get that 3-2 or better, maybe a 5-0. I'll see you in the matches. Brave New Worlds in Philadelphia is hosting a Pauper 1K on April 27th. The prizes are going to go up, up, up if we get more than 25 players. Check out all the details in the description. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Round 1 on the play. We're looking to storm off. We have Thunderscape. Okay. But no red mana. We're going to keep and hope for the best. Peat Bog, pass the turn. Guess the best draw would be a Sandstone Needle. We play a Draw's Forge Bridge. Affinity is difficult because they have so much removal spells. So many removal spells. We'll play a Peat Bog and pass the turn. Maybe I should have played the Cane out. This is something I could dispute later on. But I didn't want to tap the Peat Bog for that. We play a Vault of Whispers. I'm assuming they play an Ichor Wellspring. We have no basics, so if they start wildfiring me, it'd be a problem. They play a Nile Spellbomb and a Refurb. God. Okay, Refurbish Familiar. Not a fan. Play Vault of Whispers. Pass the turn. Drawing the Deadly Dispute was pretty good. Maybe I could have discarded the Manamorphose. Play a Swamp. So they're on red-black Affinity, maybe. Getting in for 2. It could still just be Grixis Affinity because they tend to play 1 swamp. If they have another refurb, I'm going to be like, no. Okay. We find the Memphitic Draught. So that's my Ichor Wellspring variant. We draw a card. Deadly Dispute the Memphitic Draught. I don't know. Draft. Memphitic Draught, Memphitic Draft. Last time, people were all upon me for pronunciation. Okay. And I'll play out the Chromatic Star. Is there any way we can get them to tap out? Because we have a lot going on if that's the case. Because we can play the Thunderscape and then make a bunch of mana and draw a bunch of cards. Galvanic Face. Okay. Another Wellspring. They don't want to tap out over there? They play another Spellbomb. Okay. I'm in the clear. So, red. Play the Familiar. We'll crack this for red. Can we get it done? Play Manamorphose. Make red. Play the Synthesizer. I find the Kessig, we're good. Did not find it. Play Manamorphose as a ritual that draws a card. We'll go green, red. I find a Deadly Dispute. Morphos again. We'll make red. So, I think Mephitic Draught. Draw a card. Deadly Dispute the Mephitic Draft. Draw 3 cards. There's a Cabal Ritual. So if they're smart, they will crack the Spell Bomb in response to the Cabal Ritual. Play the Cabal Ritual. They decide to crack the Spell Bomb. So it only makes 3 mana. It's a Dark Ritual here. Play the Lotus Petal. Play this other Mephitic Draft. Draw a card. Dispute the draft. Draw some cards. Another Familiar. Okay. Let's make black. Play the Familiar. I'm going to Grim Search away the Synthesizer. I'm so low on life now. I'm at 4. Find a Chromatic Star. I need to find... I'll just only take the Dark Ritual here. Cast the Cabal Ritual. I have to crack their other Spell Bomb. I'm trying to find my Kessig. Synthesizer. Make red. Play a Synthesizer. Lotus Petal. We'll just play Chromatic Star. Sacrifice it for red. Play a Furnace. Play the Synthesizer. This is insane. Dark Ritual. Crack the Synthesizer. We're not getting anywhere. Dark Ritual. Red mana. Crack another Synthesizer, but now we need a Deadly Dispute. Wow. Okay. Let's concede. So we did not find Kessig in the top 40 cards. It was the next card. Oh, man. Brutal. Okay, we want the Duresses. They don't really have Weather the Storm, so the Cane maybe can come out. I think I'm going to cut 2 Thunderscapes and a Chromatic Star for the Duresses. We got severely punished by... I think the Refurb again. Refurbished Familiar is a very powerful card. We're on the play. We have to mulligan. This just doesn't have any lands. This looks really bad as well. I don't think I can go lower. I'm going to keep it and get rid of the Duress. And then I'm going to play the Thunderscape on turn 1. And hope that I can just use the Manamorphose to do something awesome. They have a Mistvault Bridge, indicating the potential for a Hydroblast on turn 1. Let's Manamorphose. Let's just cancel. Cast a Synthesizer. Looking for a land. We found a Manamorphose. Oh god. Hydroblast and concede, probably. Not a great start. We play a Blood Fountain and a Karkland Shaman. So we'll try again in round 2. Round 2, we're facing Princess the First, who the last time I faced them was playing blue-black control Affinity. I'm a little concerned about that. We'll play the Needle. There's the Bridge. So they're still playing that same deck. Play Peat Bog, play a Thunderscape Familiar. Pass the turn. We can afford to discard the Sandstone Needle potentially. This next turn, I would like to tap the Peat Bog and go Star Deadly Dispute. They play Nihil Spellbomb. I'll play Chromatic Star. Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star. We draw a Great Furnace. Another Thunderscape. I'm going to play the Needle out and get in for 1. I'm trying to think about what are the things that I want to discard. Now at this point they have Spellsetter available. They're going to Deadly Dispute their Nihil Spellbomb. Okay. But they don't get to draw a card. I mean, they don't get to pay the mana to draw that third card. Plays a Blood Fountain. Maybe it's time that we could go for it. So we have... I'm going to go Thunderscape, Chromatic Star, make black, Grim Search the Chromatic Star. Found the Kessig. Take the Manamorphose. Okay, so I'll play Kessig Flamebreather, Lotus Petal, ping you, and then Morphos, make red-green. I need to draw spells, or the Snake Umbra, though. Holy moly, we did it! Snake Umbra, it's on. Yay! So we found the combo in the top 20 cards that time, which was a lot less likely than not finding it, I guess. But now we get to just do the thing. Cabal Ritual is a huge draw spell ritual. Draw a card. Okay. Let's just draw more cards. This is awesome. Always love it when a plan comes together. Snake Umbra again. Very nice. Make green. Just everything worked out here. Like Chromatic Star. Another Snake Umbra. Okay. Let's draw all the cards. Dark Ritual. Play Synthesizer. Got a 7. Running out of cards in deck. What do we draw? Memphitic Draught. I'll have to turn off the auto yields so I don't die. This is pretty funny. Another Flame Breather. So I have to crack for red. Play the Flame Breather. Then Morphos. Oh yeah, we're killing them. Red, red. Play the Cane. And we can loop our deck. If we want. But they're going to be dead anyway. Play Cabal Ritual. Sweet. We took game 1. It was turn 4. Our opponent was seemingly doing pretty much nothing, and we were on the play. So the most likely way that they will interact with us is their blue spells. We want Pyroblasts. The thing is, the thing that mattered the most was that we were explosive. Maybe I can trim 2 rituals, 1 draw spell, 1 Chromatic Star. Alright, this is a weird hand. This seems like it could be very explosive. I'm going to keep. We can play Dark Ritual, Petal, Familiar, have 2 mana left over, Petal Dispute, or Petal Grim Search the Petal. Like, if I find a Memphitic Draught, I could just draw so many cards right now. We play a Silver Bluff Bridge on turn 1. We'll play a land. Pass the turn. I think, well, they don't tap out. Darn. Play out the Lotus Petal. They play a Bridge and a Refurb. Fine. I'll discard the Flame Breather. And then they Thought Cast. Okay, so they're giving me an opportunity. I'm going to try to make it happen. Turn 3. Make red, Dark Ritual, Thunderscape Familiar, and then Deadly Dispute my land. We have a second red, land, red mana. Trying to think if I can, I guess if I go Thunderscape Familiar, lay out the Lotus Petal, Grim Search, that doesn't work. We have to Deadly Dispute this. Deadly Dispute the Vault of Whispers. Okay. Make red. Manamorphose. Make black, red. Cabal Ritual, make a ton of mana. Synthesizer. Turn 3. Let's bargain away the Synthesizer. We're spinning our wheels. I found a Snake Umbra. I can't keep any of these cards. I need cards that draw cards. We didn't find cards that draw cards. Okay. Sure. Snake Umbra that. And I'm out of action. I didn't get anywhere. Oh, man. Okay. GG. They play the munitions. Alright, now I'm going to side back into the original plan. Maybe get this in there. Didn't really run out of mana, as long as I had the Thunderscape in play. So maybe we can just bring Duresses in. So what did I ended up cutting? Chromatic Star and 2 rituals. We were so close. I mean, it seemed like we were. I was like ready to go for it. We have the combo in hand. We have mana. I'll keep. Just have to chill. Wait for it to go off. Peat Bog, pass the turn. The thing we're missing is the red source to convert into red-green. There's the red source. So here I have 3, 4, 5 Morphos. Make red-green. Flame Breather Umbra. I think I should do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Morphos. Red-green. Okay. Kessig Flamebreather. This is turn 2. Snake Umbra. Petal, draw a card. We draw a Synthesizer. I think I should pass. They cannot Galvanic it right now. They could hit it with a Hydroblast. Play a Drawsforge Bridge. So do I want to convert Dark Ritual into a card? I guess not. That sucks. I was so excited. I'll play the Synthesizer out. Ping you. Finding a Deadly Dispute. So let's go red, black. Play the Thunderscape. Dark Ritual. Deadly Dispute on the Synthesizer. Finding a Cabal Ritual, but I need card draw now. Okay. Cabal Ritual is on for a bunch of mana. Play the Mephitic Draught. Draw a card. Lotus Petal. So let's Duress. Go to 12. I guess I take the Wellspring here. They have double Galvanic. Take the Wellspring. Play the Lotus Petal. Play the Peat Bog. Attack in for 1. Put you to 10. So they can play Refurb and draw a card. They can double Galvanic my Kessig. They play the Refurb. Best case scenario, we draw a Deadly Dispute. They did not draw a land. We draw a Mephitic Draft. Draw a card. Come on! Synthesizer, okay. Things are happening. Deadly Dispute. I'll Deadly Dispute the draft because I want the cards in hand. Morphos is great. I'll try the Morphos. Morphos will go black-red. Dark Ritual. We go to 5. Bargain. Bargain away the draft. Because we could sacrifice the Synthesizer using the mana. They go to 4. We find the Umbra. And so Great Furnace is essentially +1 mana. Or I just take a blind draw. I take the blind draw. On a Deadly Dispute. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Snake Umbra here. I can't believe it's working. Our opponent, they were not ready for it. They give us the GGs. Yes. They got a 2. Lotus Petal, ping you. And play this Mephitic. They said cool list, by the way. Thank you. Sweet. I can't believe we won. We'll see you in round 3. All right, here we are in round 3. I've got my Cost Reducer. Cost Reducers are my jam. I love it. I'm going to keep it. Great Furnace. No! Blast Runner from the opponent. Great Furnace is not where I wanted to be. I think we start on Synthesizer. See if we find anything that's like a land. Maybe it's not the greatest. They play an Implement of Combustion. Mountain, assuming that they crack it to a Kuldotha Rebirth. That is the plan from the opponent. Getting in for 3. Alright, we need rituals. There's a Cabal Ritual. Let's play the Synthesizer. Finding a Manamorphose. So, we could Lotus Petal, Thornscape, Petal, Morphos for black-red. This is turn 2. Should I try to do something? I didn't come here to not do something, right? We're going to try. This would be absolutely insane. But we're up against mono red. Like, do we even have a shot of doing something if we don't try? Manamorphose. We'll make black red. Play another synth. Finding a land. Play Cabal Ritual. We'll draw a card. We'll draw another card. Can I find a Deadly Dispute? Play Dark Ritual. Play the Chromatic Star. Bracket for red. We're putting permanents on the table. Okay, Cabal Ritual. It's pretty funny. Chromatic Star. We'll crack it for green, I guess. Another Dark Ritual. We can crack the Synthesizer. Floating black. Found a Deadly Dispute. There we go. We're storming. We're going to draw some cards. Okay, and then this is going to be all my mana, but I can bargain away the Mephitic Draft. I'll take Cabal Ritual, draw some cards. Okay, let's see if they kill my Thunderscape. I hope not. Right now we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, but I'm only at 11 life, and all my draw spells cost life. End the festivities. My festivities are ended. If they Bushwhacker here, I cannot cast the Grim Search. I wonder if we should have been bringing in the weather combo for game 3, for games 2 and 3, because we're gonna have to weather anyway. It probably would have been a good idea. Reckless Abandon puts me to 2 anyway. GG. And sometimes people say it's not fun to play against solitaire decks, but to be honest, Burn is a solitaire deck. Think about it. We're going to get rid of the Thunderscapes and the Chromatic Stars and try to play a control game. Drawing cards, wiping the board, weather storming, and then eventually making it happen. All right, on the play. We have a breath weapon. So keep. The problem that is happening in the current hand is that we don't have stable mana. We just have the Peat Bog, which is just only 2 activations and then dead. No proliferation in this deck. Our opponent has a Clockwork. Clockwork is a good card against Breath Weapon because it gives you your mana, it gives you your card back. We'll put the Cane on the table. Might as well. Pass the turn. Our opponent attacks for 1 again. Okay, they Kuldotha the Clockwork. Finding a raise. Boo. So ridiculous. People love the raise, people. I will kill your lands now. Okay, my land is dead. I have a land. Go ahead. They have a Bushwhacker. Can't do anything about that. So I think I have a 3, 4, 5 mana. So let's Dark Ritual, play the draft, draw a card, and then Breath Weapon. Pass the turn. Tomb Raider, land. Okay, play a Needle, pass the turn. I'm not interested in Breath Weaponing if I can help it. They attack in for 1. I mean, they could just kill me from hand now, right? Bolt, bolt, bolt. We have another Breath Weapon. I think I need some draw spells. Play a Mountain, Tomb Raider, Bushwhacker. Okay, got it. Patience paid off here. Breath Weapon. We have a Dark Ritual. I think I should pass. Trying to maximize the number of cards I can draw before I have to go for it. They have a Lightning Bolt. Alright, so they're representing lethal on the next turn, probably. Let's play this Mephitic Draught. Draw a card. Dark Ritual. Anamorphose. We'll go red-green. I'm so close to dead here. I have the Cabal Ritual. 1 bolt kills me. We're going to Grim Search. Sacrificing this. I go to 3. Finding a Dark Ritual. So I'll take just the draw spell. Looking for a Weather the Storm. I found the Weather the Storm. So now I just hold control, like play the Lotus Petal. I'm at 1 life. I forgot that I was going to be at 1 life there. Should I Dark Ritual first? Probably not. I'll just hold control, play this Draught, and then Weather, and hope that they don't have it. Whoa, they had it! Oh, man. Didn't see it coming. Alright, on to the next. Okay, I just played against this player, Trezzerker, and they were on mono red. I think I'm going to keep this, actually. We have a very explosive hand with the Thunderscape. Our opponent leads on a Clockwork. Sandstone Needle. Play out the Draught. Draw a card. I think I have to try to go for it on turn 3 if they tap out. They play a Lackey. Looks like they're not going to tap out. Oh, Chain Lightning. Okay. They did tap. So we go to 13. And then we try to get things done. Thunderscape Familiar. We'll go Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual again. Deadly Dispute on this. Draw 3 cards. Red mana. Play the Synthesizer. And we are going to find a Manamorphose. So I'll Petal. Make red. Go red on this Manamorphose. Play another Synthesizer. Finding another draft. Draw a card. Manamorphose. We'll go red. Thunderscape again. That might be okay. So I'll play the Thunderscape Familiar. Then Grim Search, bargaining away this draft. Find the Kessig. And a Deadly Dispute. Then we play Kessig Flamebreather. Play Cabal Ritual. Ping you. Deadly Dispute the Synthesizer. Ping you. I'm hoping to find my thing. I found the Snake Umbra. Yay! Doink. Play Lotus Petal, draw a card. Awesome! Turn 3. There's a lot of highs and lows with this deck. Ping you. Dark Ritual, ping you. Let's make red play a Flame Breather. And then bargain away the Synthesizer. Now I'm starting to actually win the game. We'll find Synthesizer Manamorphose. Okay. We draw 2. We're at 6 life. Red, Morphose. I'll just make red. And then play a Synthesizer. You go to 7. Dark Ritual. You go to 5. Zooming. Cabal Ritual. You go to 3. Deadly Dispute the Synthesizer. You go to 1. And I might as well play a Cabal Ritual. At turn 3. Turn 3 life. Sweet. Okay, so I need to just live and then go for it, right? Some number of Weather the Storms are probably correct. And then we'll cut 2 Cabal Rituals and 1 Chromatic Star. Submit. I really thought that Breath Weapon would be good, but I'm not sure it is. I think it might have overboarded in the last game. This seems fine. Keep. I wonder if they will bring in Gorilla Shaman. Probably not. They lead on a turn 1 Tomb Raider, which is scary. Find a Weather. So that's very helpful. Kuldotha Rebirth right away. Chain Lightning. Okay. We go to 13. Play land. Play the Chromatic Star. I'll play the Lotus Petal. If something crazy happens, I can, like, try to Weather the Storm. They're getting in for 5. Okay. We go to 8. Let's go Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Grim Search. Sacrificing this Chromatic Star. Founding a Weather Storm. So we have to take the Kessig and a Chromatic Star. Play the Chromatic Star out. We'll make green. Play the Peat Bog. And attempt to Weather the Storm. Okay, looks like that is going to happen. Now, if they tap out at any moment, we have exactly enough to play Flamebreather Snake Umbra. They get in for 5. We go to 16. I need to find more draw spells. I had to take all this in order to get going. I'm going to pass. Come on, tap out. They're just attacking. Why are you doing that instead of tapping out? They Kuldotha Rebirth. They have 2 cards left in hand. I'll try a Synthesizer. Finding a Vault of Whispers. No, I guess I have to pass. They have 7 damage. Getting in. We go to 4. Chain Lightning. Okay. Lightning Bolt. I'll make green. Cast Weather Storm. Ah, they had it anyway. So I don't think there was an opportunity for me to get there. I think I just need maximum card draw. I have maximum card draw. Chromatic Star maybe has to come in. I'm going to trim a Thunderscape. This is really tough. We are on the play. I think I keep. We have too many setup cards, though. Let's play Crevice and pass. They play land and Gorilla Shaman. Play Needle. Pass the turn. I was wondering if they were going to bring in the Gorilla Shaman, and they did. Clockwork. I think I'm going to play the Peat Bog and pass. They get in for 2. I need to find a moment to have the Thornscape and have it, like, be useful. Pass the turn. They play a Percussionist. Come on, just Bushwhacker me. You won't. Get in for 3. We go to 15. They're going to raise me. They call Dotha the Percussionist. Finding an Epicure. Play it. Oh man, we have the Umbra. So let's start with the Thunderscape. Play the Vault of Whispers. Cast the Manamorphose. We'll make red. Play a Synthesizer. They either have nothing or they're holding. Finding a Great Furnace. We'll play the Kessig. Cabal Ritual. They did not go after the Kessig. Snake Umbra this. Assume they had the Bolt now. Okay. The main problem with our really fun Storm deck is that every deck has 700 removal spells. Plays a Lackey. I will block your Gorilla Shaman. So that's off the table at least. Play the Manamorphose. We'll make red-green. Synthesizer. We have a Grim Search. So let's Grim Search, floating a black, bargain the Synthesizer. At least I can weather here. I found another Synthesizer, but I'm kind of out of mana. So we'll take Dark Ritual and a draw spell. Play the Dark Ritual. Play the draw spell. Rebuilding is going to be tough in the face of everything they have going. Play another Synthesizer. If I find a Deadly Dispute, I could be okay. Morphos. Okay, Manamorphose. Make red-green. Another Synthesizer. Finding a Grim Search again. But I want to Grim Search away this Mephitic because I want to put cards in hand. Sack this. Chromatic Star. We're at 5 life. So I guess I just have to take both of these. And then the Feldon's Cane isn't online. Oh, that's a lot. That really is a lot. Oh well. Take these. Play the Chromatic Star. They could just have a Lightning Bolt here too. Which is funny. I'll make black. Maybe I should make green. I'll make black. Cast my Weather. See if I'm dead. Bolt. Man. Come on. Bummer. Galvanic. GG. So we had a really sick win. Had some good games, but I don't know what the deal is. I think it's just that, yeah, I think the problem with this setup is that we have too few of the card that allows us to combo kill. Unfortunate. Last round, we're trying to get that 2-3. We're up versus Mirko Music Games. I'm going to keep this hand. Get rid of 1 Grim Search. When I said keep, I felt like I had more artifacts to sacrifice, but that's okay. If I find red, I can go Synthesizer Dispute. Put it on green. So less likely to have removal this time. We did have that sick turn 3. Play the Peat Bog. We can Dark Ritual into Grim Search as just a Divination. They play a Swamp, most likely going to be on Glee. They Rumble. Ah, they're not on Glee, they're on Dredge. It'll be interesting to see if we can beat Dredge. It might be a more fun game to close it out. Crevice, okay. I will pass. Next turn, we Synthesizer. Dredge can turn 4 or turn 5 pretty easily, I think. And Gnawed of the Bone is maybe a problem, but we can loop our deck if we start going off. They play a Wayfinder. So currently they have 1, 2, 3, 4. They choose a Swamp. They circle the Land Druid. 4 creature cards in the graveyard. They have 1 Lotleth Giant. Try the Synthesizer. Find a Kessig. So let's Dark Ritual. Deadly Dispute the Synthesizer. Giving me the red mana to play the Kessig. Finding a Vault of Whispers. So is that worth it? We'll go red. Play the Kessig. I can Grim Search the Vault of Whispers on the next turn. Also have Sandstone Needle. I think it's probably better to put the land from Exile into play. We're looking for Snake Umbra, and then we can try to win. Our opponent plays a Scrapwork Mutt. They have 6 creatures in the graveyard. Playing a Swamp. They can just get the Lotleth Giant back right now. They don't have Double Giant. I don't think I'm going to be able to win until turn 5 unless I find something awesome. If I found a Cabal Ritual, maybe it would be doable because I could make... I'm going to go to 3, 4, 5, 6 in the graveyard. Grim Search away a land. Cabal Ritual into Grim Search again. They choose to Dread Return their Lotleth Giant. So we will take 8 damage. Go to 12. Maybe they can just Mutt and then Giant from hand. What do they get back? Conduit Pylons. So I can Mutt 1 time. Play this Mephitic Draft. Ping you. I think I have to pray that they can't Double Giant to kill me. I'll play my Needle and pass the turn. Conduit Pylons. They have a bajillion Dread Returns. They put a Stinkweed Imp in the graveyard. So we just have to fade a Lotleth Giant. They have 1 Dread Return. I mean, the only way that I win is we don't die this turn. And I get to untap. Go to 5. Scrapwork Mutt. Discards the Giant. So do they have another creature? And they exhume the Giant. Getting hammered. So my hand just wasn't fast enough. I don't think I can do anything but race. Okay. I want that 2-3. We have a Thunderscape. Keep. So what's the best way to get the Thunderscape out? Play the Crevice, pass. Turn 2, another Crevice. Turn 3, Peat Bog, Thunderscape. Turn 4, attempt to win. Or we can... It doesn't really change too much. They're going to cycle a Troll. Does that mean that they're just going to try to scam me with the Troll? Because the turn to win with this Troll scam is not that much different on Manamorphose. I guess I could also just... No, I think I put the Crevice into play. Trying to play the most reliable like game of what we have going on, because we can play the Crevice and then this turn Thunderscape. They are going to scam me. No, it's a Scrapwork. Okay. And my creature has First Strike, so it can easily block the Scrapwork. They discard a Stinkweed Imp. Dredging, Blanchwood Prowler, Dread Return, Pylons, Ancient Grudge. Ancient Grudge isn't going to do too much. Thunderscape Familiar. This means that we can't sit on things in play, but most of our artifacts are things that we'd be happy to get destroyed so that we can draw. Although, like, maybe if they try to go after my Lotus Petal and I have to Deadly Dispute it, it's not great. They have 3 mana. Let's see if they can notice that it has First Strike. Plays Circle of the Land Druid. Milling Swamp Forest, Knot of the Bone, Knot of the Bone. So they kept all their life gain in the deck just in case. In case we had a chance. I still do have the Loop in the deck. They did not attack into my First Striker. I have another Thunderscape. So, I guess I play that out. And then I'll put the Lotus Petal in play. So I can see if they want to Ancient Grudge the Lotus Petal, and I can just Deadly Dispute it. Let's pop out the graveyards there. 4th mana is a forest for the opponent. They play a Prowler. Now they can Dread Return something. Puts a Mutt, Troll, and a Wayfinder in the graveyard. Prowler gets a 1/1 counter. They decide that they want to Grudge the Petal. I'll Dispute the Petal. But now I have to find another Dispute effect. They can attack. On the Cane. Let's Manamorphose. Make black-red. Darn. I can try playing the Star and sacrificing it. Make red. Draw a card. Dang. That is bad news bears. So now I have to find, like... I mean, I was hoping that Deadly Dispute could get me somewhere. This can definitely be the problem with Storm, where you simply fizzle out. Or draw the wrong half of your deck. All the mana, none of the card draw. All the card draw, none of the mana. Our opponent casting the Stinkweed Imp. Does they want to try to deal me some damage? Okay, we're not getting anywhere. I'll pass. We have lots of mana. Just an infinite amount of mana. Our opponent will get in for 1 with their Stinkweed Imp. We'll go to 19. They Scrapwork Mutt. Now there's a Lotless Giant in the graveyard. They exhume the Lotless Giant. I mean, yeah, we're just letting them solitaire us. The solitaire deck problems. Roll in the play. Okay. They just want to deal more damage. Play Chromatic Star. Sacrifice it for red. Any Grim Searches, any Deadly Disputes. Play Furnace. Passing the turn. They have the Dread Return, so we are dead. Dang! We drew 18 cards and found 1 Deadly Dispute out of... So there were 7 more in the deck. And the next Deadly Dispute effect was very far away. With that one, we would have chained into a lot more. Darn. So overall, I think we suffered because this deck is weaker to removal because we're playing in the cost reducer and we're playing this combo. I think it might be better if you played a similar strategy with 6 of the combo pieces and no cost reducers. That might actually work out better. But I really appreciate the deck donation. Sorry we didn't get the good record. Hopefully everybody still had fun watching. We'll see you in the next video.